Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk, bruv? Friday, a great Friday ahead, bruv. What you telling me, Cass?
I look. I was sacrificed last week Friday, man. So I haven't had that red talk in a couple weeks, man. And a
Yeah,
lot of
bro.
developments since then. I first of all, apologies for making people wait. I told Rants like 1:15 ish. D decided that he wanted to get into a debate with me about Amram and my expectations. So I was
Mhm.
inclined to defend my expectations and my standards. Sorry if you support Arsenal and you agree with these points, but I do not subscribe to your five phases. So on that note, here we are, man. Big up to everyone. Make sure you smash the likes. There's like 500 people in there, or like good
Yeah,
500.
already. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
man.
500 in there.
So there should be at least everyone. Look, exit your live chats. Most of you are probably on your phones. Exit. You know where it is. There's a fun button, man. If it's in light mode, right, the fun button should be looking like Rants. If it's in dark mode, the fun button should be looking like me. So if you haven't done so yet, just pay your rent and we'll get going with the stream, man.
I hear it, people. Big up everyone. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Last week I had some boxing and that, so I had to move the show. You know what I mean? But we're back.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
sacrificial
mean?
lambs, sacrificial
That's it.
lambs.
More news about that coming soon, people. You know, like that.
Wait, what's
Mm.
that? What's that? What's that? You got a boxing event or?
It's not that I've got an event, but there's talks about getting a fight. Um, yeah, I'm saying my coach has got someone that he wants me to fight.
Or we're
So
gonna get a little invite, little rival tears on the side as well, and
bro, there'll be it'll be the fight will definitely be in London, and
100.
it will be, and there will be pay-per-views for you lot that aren't in London, so it's fine. So all of you lot will get to um see what's gonna happen to him, basically. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, man, it's all good.
Can you drop like who we might be finding, or is
No,
it
no,
on the
I
spot?
can't. I can't say none of that, bro. I can't say anything of that, bro. Like, basically, my coach said he wants me to fight this guy, and I was like, "Are you sure he'll take the fight?" And my coach said, "Yeah, like he'll take the
All right,
fight."
one little hint. Is he known? Let's just like, is he known? Is he known? That at
He's
least say
known. He's
he's
known.
known.
I
Yeah.
didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was until my coach brought him up, but he's known. Like, he's got a decent following on Instagram and TikTok. In it is it's probably TikTok mutants, you know them ones, but he's got a decent following. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough. Yeah, the six.
So yeah, like decent Instagram, TikTok, both over 100K, blood. So like it's a decent following. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's getting knocked out, in it. Like, so it's one of them ones. So we'll see, in it. We'll see, people. So big up everyone inside. Um And yeah, man, there's a lot to speak about. Obviously, I see you, man, cooking garnaches in the chat. Do you know what I mean? And oh, bro, like, I'll be honest, yeah, it was one of the best things to wake up to, because you know what it is.
Go on.
I'm right now. I'm feeling like the guy that invented the moonwalk, blood. You know them ones, because Michael Jackson, yeah, made it famous, but he didn't invent it. You know them ones, and
This
it's
is
like, bro, I
crazy.
invented, yeah, the Garnacho slander, and Faz is just taking it away, and it's like now they're
Mm.
giving him credit for the moonwalk, but I invented that shit. Faz is Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. So it's one of them ones where right now, yeah, I've moved on from the Garnacho slander, yeah, but I feel like I deserve a statue, blood. This is just where I am in it right now, bro. When
Mm.
the Argentinians are deep frying this brother, yeah, it's crazy. And you know, these men don't give a shit about saying things nicely. You
Mm.
know, like that. They don't care about saying things nicely. So it's like the cooking I'm seeing this guy, yeah, it's mad. And the thing is, with Spanish, it doesn't translate to English well. It seems it's way worse. You know
Mm.
them. So like they
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
that we wouldn't say in English. Do you know what I'm saying? So like some of the stuff that I've read online about his 25-minute cameo is crazy. And even the cameo that he put in before he scored the goal the other day for us, he was fucking awful, mate. Do you know what I mean? The goal against Leicester overshadowed an absolute disaster class from him because he was bleeding, bro. Like, man ran down the wing.
Man's bleeding.
Bro, he ran down the wing, tripped over the ball, fell to his knees, and the ball nearly went out of play, bro. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Do you know what I mean? And then he the top corner, yeah, and everyone forgets about it. Do you know what I mean? So, like, he's getting absolutely cooked, bro. Like, online, man.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really like
you've
that bad.
even you've seen it, though.
I can't lie. I've said some nasty things. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've said, like, get this, like, during the show, like, get this lesbian looking guy off the pitch, and like, I shouldn't say stuff like that, really. But it's just he's been pissing me off as well, man. Like, for real, he has been, and then I shouldn't get onto him personally like that. I should just cuss his footballing ability. And it's not been up to scratch. And I had an argument with someone the other day. No, I just called it more of a heat debate, innit? Like, it's just I got over myself, to be fair. And he was trying to make a wish foundation of why he should be in a team in it as well. And I'm thinking, like, I don't see where he fits, but beyond the season, I really don't.
He doesn't.
And even a lot of these players, yeah, like I just struggle. Maybe now, yeah, of course, you might be able to use him at wing back, but then it's just like,
I don't think he's technically good enough to be an Amarim wing back for long term.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in, like, theory, for short term, he probably will get used there more than likely. But then it's like, it takes away from the January part of why we're looking at left wing back. Then if we go back 5 seasons, all of his left wing backs have been left footed, but he might swap over because of what we have available. But even then, it's like, you're taking away Garnacho's best qualities, realistically, which is shooting, scoring. Probably just shooting and scoring, yeah, and a bit of pace. It's like, and that doesn't suit for what he needs to do to develop his game somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think we'll be doing him a disservice for making him do a role that's not for him. And that's fair to say, man. I think he'll do well at another club, just not here. On paper.
I'll be real. I don't think he does well anywhere. I think that the cloud of Man United, it's like Nimbus blood. It's just carrying him blood. Like, I'll be honest, like, bro, like, even when you look at brother, even when you look at his ability, the only reason why he's got the following that he has and he has the reputation that he has is because he's at Man United. He's only playing for the Argentinian national team because he's at Man United. If he wasn't at Man United and he was still at Atletico, he wouldn't have the PR and he would not be playing for Argentina, bro, because he's their 5th choice winger now. They don't rate him. They actually do not rate, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where Man United just makes everyone's brand bigger. That's why no one wants to leave us, bro. That's why Wan-Bissaka and them man don't want to leave. I mean, the McTominays and them man don't want to leave because they know as soon as you leave Man United, you're irrelevant, blood. Like, this is just how it is, bro. Like, we are literally the makeup, that is getting loads of these man brand deals. It gets them social media followers. Look what happens to a man's social media following when they sign for Manchester United. It quadruples on the day.
Quadruples, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, basically.
On the day, bro. So Man United is propping up Garnacho right now. As soon as he leaves, because he's a mid-table La Liga player, at best. And even mid-table La Liga players are better than him.
I thought you said mid-Liga.
I
was going to start laughing, bro.
Brother, to be honest, he'll struggle in the Portuguese league. This is the truth, But it's like, even when you look at the stats, bro, man said he's got the worst dribble completion in the whole Premier League.
See, this is the part. Sorry to cut you. This is the part.
I love these. You know why I love these? You know why I love these?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
My eyes tell me this because I see this guy get dog walked by every fullback, blood. If your fullback is not over 35, he can't go past them. This bro only cooks old codgers, blood. You know them ones. Like, bro, like, my man wants to face James Milner every week.
All right, boy. I hear what you're saying. I think there's like, for me, I think Garnacho's definitely. I think he is struggling a little bit with mentality-wise of being at the top of the game. That's a question mark in itself. I know any winger would love to play James Milner every week. I do think there's something there, man, but just not.
Keno called it out, mate. Keno's like, get another job, mate.
I'm gonna say one thing, and like, I appreciate some of Garnacho's qualities, but in the other areas, he's just not my type of footballer, and that's okay. I think that's okay for us to say in it. Whether we agree or not, it doesn't matter. at this moment of time. What I don't like though is the gaslighting part from Rio Ferdinand and the rest of the crew. I hate it.
Talk
Man,
about it.
so talk all about the goals that he scored. He's Man United's top scorer. I'm like, but bro, like forward at GA came against Barnsley, and in hindsight, what about the others? This is why stats need to be used in a different version for me. It's because, like you just pulled up a stat with the take-ons and stuff. He's actually one of the worst with when it comes to take-ons and getting past his man, losing the ball possession. He's in the low percentile at the moment. And it's like, why are you not bringing stuff like that? Because last time I checked, a winger should be technically secure enough to beat their men. At least all that. Well, pause by the way. More time than not. So. And maybe United hasn't really played to his strengths, and obviously through Ten Hag's way of playing, because he's the one that has to take the ball and drive with it all the time. When really and truly, the Garnacho we saw pull through was the one that was latching onto passes and doing them goals like against Fulham. That's recently come up on the timeline. But if we want to move forward as a club, we need someone that can do more, especially wing back, man, especially in the tens as well. It's that them 4 positions are so key. It's unreal. It's on paper. Again, I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert, but it's so key in this Premier League. Like, this is why we can't keep the ball up the pitch for long enough. It's because, unfortunately, it is because of players like that. I think again, Garnacho has huge potential, and I'm doing them a little bit of PR here. I think he has huge potential. Just
man's trying to get him a good move away from the club. I hear it. I hear it, bro. Yeah, he's got huge potential. I think someone should gamble on him.
Yeah, I actually do. Like, an Atletico Madrid may suit him. He's a hard worker. You don't need to be technically mad gifted. The Conor Gallagher's, he will do a great role there. And obviously, Argentinian, Simeone, it makes sense. And you talk Spanish, hotter climate. La Liga might be the place for him, innit? A bit more space to operate in. There you go, man. Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. So it is what it is, bro. And it's nasty. The fact that people are using,
Now, you know what, Rants? Sorry, we should be praising him. No, you're right,
bro. No, but the way people are using his stat padding, against fucking them scrubby teams he played in the League Cup, to try justify this guy's existence is crazy to me.
Wasn't he at Atletico before as well?
He was at Atleti. We got him from Atleti Madrid, bro. He needs to go home.
Go home, man. Las Palmas is doing quite well these times.
Bro, listen, it's one of them ones where man can't pretend that this guy can play football. Do you know what I'm saying? He can't play ball. And this is why, whether people like me or not, the way that I analyze players and the way that I critique players, is a fair way, blood. Because at the end of the day, more often than not, these things stand up to scrutiny, bro. Like I've said from day dot, this guy was shit. There was never there was never a time where I thought he was decent. From the moment I saw this guy, I didn't like him. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't a time. It's not like I changed my mind on him. As soon as I saw this guy, I was like, he's trash. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember ever having a positive thought about the guy. I'll be honest. I don't remember ever having a positive thought, blood. Not one.
Come on, man. He must have, even when he was coming through the youth academy and he was doing madnesses and stuff like that. You know, when he got the FA Youth Cup and all that stuff. I thought.
Wait, 1 second, bro. Hey, Daniel Buck,
Oh, go on.
Fuck off, bruv. You just got blocked. You know them way then. It wasn't even me. I just know my mods. You know the ones having energy for a 20-year-old. I got energy for anyone that puts on the shirt, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? The same energy that Mike Tyson had for Jake Paul, blood, when he stepped on his foot, blood. I'd have slapped you in the face. If you ever said that in front of me, bro, this is the energy you would have got, bro. You would have got slapped in the face. Like, we're not doing that here. You know them ones there. We're not doing that here. We're not going to try and turn something into something it's not, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you put on the Manchester United shirt, you
should be
judged. Put on the shirt, you get judged. You have to be able to handle the pressure. And you have to deal with the scrutiny that comes with the shirt and the role. If you can't take it, you get the fuck out of here. Just like if you can't understand the rules of this channel, you get blocked, Reed boy. This is what we do around here. Do you know what I mean? It's simple, quick maths, Reed boy. In the bin. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't like the scrutiny that comes with being a Manchester United player, go play for someone else, bro. And then you don't need to worry about it. But he's getting cooked with his own countrymen as well.
I think criticisms, if you're like 17, 18, I think you should be obviously a bit more leeway than someone that is 20 years old.
I don't think so.
I think Paul Scott. I think
not for basics. Not for basics.
Even like Paul Scott. Yeah, basics, fundamentals.
Not for basics. Not for basic fundamentals. Not for basic fundamentals.
I'm in agreement because that's me and you are similar. That's something that really pisses me off as well. If you can't do fundamentals, I'm on to you. This is why I never liked Scott McTominay. But what I was gonna say along like even Paul Scholes talks about like doesn't matter how old you are, if you're old enough, you can play in it. But that's when if that's the saying that people like to latch towards, then saying that you're young, like you can't be getting onto like said young players. Maybe it's the way some of us get onto young players, but at the same time, it's like I've seen you for 2 solid seasons and you've had more than enough starts. And I know he's been under crap coaching as well, but we've seen maybe enough where. You know, when he did first come through, he had that little like I thought he was a little bit more rapid, played with a little bit more freedom, obviously, and he had that extra little burst of acceleration when he did turn. I think he's kind of lost that a little bit, and that could be down to Ten Hag's coaching and whatnot. But you can see as they've developed, some players just don't make it. They're useful sometimes.
Bro, I just don't think
I look at man as an impact player only at the moment. I don't.
But he is an impact player, and the reason why he makes an impact, it's not because he's a good footballer, bro. It's because it's a volume thing with him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You need a lot of that.
He gets a lot of the ball. That's the truth. He gets a lot of the ball. He's extremely inefficient.
Yeah, there's a lot of other players that are blocking pathways, man. I see a title as well. Obviously, we'll talk about loads of that, man. I can't wait to get into that, to be fair, personally. So it's just there's a lot, but it's not just. By the way, it's not just Nacho. It's other players too, you know. It's not just him. It's just obviously that height of it.
No, it's not just him at the end of the day. Rashford needs to step his game up. Do you know what I'm saying? There's reports that he's going to be used in the 9 or looked at in the 9. I said from the very beginning, that's the only position that he can even play in this system.
We had that conversation 2 weeks ago.
Remember? He doesn't suit wing back. He doesn't suit inside 10 because he ain't got the intelligence to play there. And he hasn't really got the technical. His bag's not deep enough to play there. So the 9 was the only place that he could play, similar to kind of how Gyökeres plays it. I think he stretches the pitch better than Rasmus Højlund. He receives the ball better than Rasmus. At least Rashford can receive the ball. He can receive the ball, touch the ball around the corner and run or something. Rasmus can't even do that.
I think Rashford needs to learn as well. Like, you know what? One thing I think about players is sometimes you don't need mad brute strength, but the size of someone like Rashford is all about your balance.
He built like a shoelace though. That's never gonna change.
This is what I'm saying. Like if you get when the player gets shoved off the ball so easy, like a Rashford does or a Nacho, that again, that's a quality in itself. You should be strong enough in your core or know how to position yourself, especially with your legs and your quads. If anyone's played ball, like you know how to not lose the ball more time, and that's one thing. When Rashford does receive the ball, whether it's a nice touch, he gets shifted too easily for me. And look, we'll see what happens. These are like he's one of our highest paid players. He needs to step up.
No,
bro.
Yeah, bro. That's
Even he's not safe. Even he's not safe. We got Gyökeres links today again, by the way. Another one. I
don't think Gyökeres is coming 1 and 2. Like Rashford receives the ball well on the run. He can't receive the ball stationary because he's got no strength, and also his first touch ain't great. You know, like people don't realize Rashford's first touch ain't good.
Oh, just look at Leicester. Look at Leicester, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Just because you see my man doing around the worlds and that, you think that man's got tech and that, bro. This guy's doing fucking circus tricks, with a football, but bro, that does not equate to his first touch. Rashford receives the ball, where the ball's played into him, and he just takes a touch and uses his pace to get away from players. That's how he receives the ball. When he's not moving, he can't kill the ball, bro. He uses he uses movement and his pace to kind of make it look like he's got the ball under control, but really he's always chasing it. That's the reality of it. But he's got better fundamentals than Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund's thing is crazy. The guy moving like he's got caterpillar boots on, bro. And then on top of that, he's big, but he's not strong. At least Rashford's skinny. Like, he's on the floor more than Rashford, and he's twice the size of Rashford. It don't make sense.
But and you know what though? The only thing I'm gonna give everyone like a little bit of a period, even at Rashford, just for the sake of it. Like Højlund, I'm not gonna lie, that game there, last couple even. I saw a little cameo from Xerxes that I appreciated loads. I don't care.
Oh, he cooked. I can't lie. Bro, he did cook. He cooked, bro. Even the lip come out saying, "Yo, like,
bro,
took the pressure off us."
I really hope he can change his game into the striker that can go beyond, like rather than you don't really need to get involved. Like be involved up there. Don't
No,
be
but he
involved
has to
here.
do both, bro.
You know you
Gyökeres
have
does
to.
both.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
But
he
I'm
drops
hoping.
deep and he
I'm hoping.
goes.
But you know what it is like for me. It's like I think he can change his game. I really because I was watching clips again. Just running channels sometimes. In
But
his
he did
first
that
few
at
cameos.
Bologna, though.
Yeah, exactly. I do wonder if he can change. And you know what? I'm gonna because it's his first season. He don't really get mad criticism from me like that. I'll be constructive. Hoyland, he's got a lot of years on his head in it, obviously. So he can. I want to see if he can be coached into something that could be useful. But at the same time, when it comes to the Rashford conversation, at least, anyways, how much more opportunities do we really want to give him as a fan base? Because he's
Who,
been nearly here.
Rashi?
He's been nearly here for 10 years. 10 years. That means what's that thing called at the end? Like we forgetting all about them because we
Testimonial.
some crap testimonials. 10 years. Luke Shaw's been here for 10 years. Yeah. It's a Phil Jones testimonial. No one's got into that. It don't deserve one for me. Rashford's nearly been here for 10 years. As much as he's a mank and all that kind of stuff, I
Bro,
hear it.
I'll be completely honest with
But
Rashford, yeah.
I'll be real. Like, no matter how you want to look at Rashford, yeah,
Mm.
even if he is the guy to run in behind, latch onto the balls onto the left, it's the part that comes after that for me. Is he gets down the channel, what's next from him? Because usually it's a pass backwards. And if not, it's a failed dribble attempt. And even then, we need a number 9 that actually is in the box. And I've seen Rashford over the years, and again, probably that fault of Manchester United's coaching for the last 10 years. It's not his fault, but he's the product of it. And this is what he is. Being in the box at the right times for cutbacks. I remember down Mazraoui and Delo were doing a madness, especially Mazraoui. And then Rashford, obviously, they had with all the link up and everything. You're not in the box at the right time for the cutbacks. Where are you? It's been that case for so long. And that's why I say I don't see where he fits in long term. And I think if you've got a valuable asset to go and sell in the summer, Garnacho, go wherever you want to look. He's worth a bomb. Apparently, according to all these transfer market values and stuff, go sell it for something that we need. Rashford is a valuable asset. We probably won't get what we want for him. It'll probably be 50, 60 million at this rate. But with that wage, it might be time to just say, it might be time to just move on, innit? Is that not fair to
I'll
say,
be completely honest, yeah. Like the Rashford thing looks like it's gone stale, innit? Like it looks like it's gone stale. It looks like he's not enjoying football at Man United. I'm not saying it's all his fault because he's been here for so long. He's seen United at its worst. And even though United's a lot better now, there might be too much water under the bridge. He's seen loads of bullshit. He's seen the politics. He's seen his friends leave. He's seen what Ten Hag done to Sancho. Do you know what I mean? He's seen Martial leave. He's seen Pogba leave. He's seen Jesse leave. He saw how they treated Jesse. Like all these things they wear you down. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where he might just be kind of disillusioned and it's like he's only here because it's convenient. It's almost like it's a marriage of convenience, but his heart ain't really in it no more. You know, like that. And also, he don't have the ability. The problem with the Rashford situation, similar to Garnacho, I've never really rated Rashford. Never. And you know what it is? I've always said, yeah, that he's been overrated. And I think because he's been overrated, yeah, it's like now people are actually seeing him for the level of player he is. People think that he's fallen off, but this is always who he's been.
Yeah.
He's always who he's been, bro.
He was calling for him like, oh no, I can't remember his name now. He's calling for him to be dropped for like the longest. To be fair, didn't like him because of his work rate. I can't remember his name. But he used to be online quite a lot. But yeah, no, I agree with you in that part. Yeah, it has been this. The X Factor moments is what we've got out with more time. Sometimes great cameos like against Brighton, innit? Like there'll be the odd game. Like most players, to be fair, they'll have a good game. But it's the consistency part. It's crazy how we're gonna be we want to build. We've been trying to figure out the right for so long. And we've had a decent left side for majority of this crap tenure of 10 years. Now we're trying to figure out the left side. That's the issue. And
I think we're going to be okay, you know.
We got a great right-hand side.
I think we're going to be okay. Like the more I understand how this manager plays, I think we're going to be okay. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that we're going to be okay very quickly. It's one of them ones where people look at someone like, for instance, Xerxes. Everyone was saying, oh, Xerxes not an Amarim style player. Whatever. The more I actually look into how the manager plays, that's not true at all. Do you know what I mean? And I think, you see, also with the physicality of the Premier League, I wouldn't be surprised to sometimes see him in one of the 10 positions, bro, because he adds extra physicality, extra height. Do you know what I'm saying? One thing that Amorim likes with his strikers is their ability to play back to goal, because he likes to play directly into his strikers. Sometimes he likes to play straight from the centre backs, bypass the midfield, and play straight into their strikers. Xerxes is the best of all of our strikers at receiving the ball, yeah, with their back to goal. He's the best. So this I don't know why people have it in their head that man just play the ball into channels, bro. Like, that's not how man plays. He's
Nah, no one plays.
primarily a possession-based coach. So I don't know why people think that our strikers just gonna be chasing the ball into the flanks. I don't know where they got that from.
I think the last part though that was more concerned, even if it is Xerxes' ability or not, is it's just putting the ball at the back of the net.
I don't
So,
think that's an issue, because I think a lot of our goals are gonna come from the floating number 10. That's where I think
You mean
Bruno,
this season, yeah? Yeah, of
bro,
course, yeah.
Bruno in that floating number 10 is gonna get goals. I said it from the beginning, because he likes to run in beyond, yeah, and he can't carry the ball with his feet.
So the
But
Gonçalves role pretty much.
he can do the Gonçalves role. But even when you look at the goal that Trincao scored the other day, was it against City?
Who's that again? Who?
Was it Trincao that scored the City goal? That made the third man run.
You mean the left wing back? I think his name's Araujo, you know? Araujo?
Was it Araujo that scored the goal?
The mad one. He made he darted like from the left and he left the left foot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was Araujo.
Or if
Maybe
it was if it's the earlier goal, then it was him. If not,
it was the one at the beginning
goal,
of the half. It was the Araujo one.
It was Araujo. I'm pretty sure it was Araujo. Yeah, yeah.
You see that goal?
Yeah,
you see how fluid that they play, yeah? That inside left channel, yeah? His wing backs are so important as well. The wing backs and the inside 10s, yeah, making these runs past the striker. I think that's where we're going to get a lot of our goals. I think that Mazraoui, yeah, is definitely gonna play in one of them wing back roles, bro. Because the way that he links, and he likes his wing backs to invert as well, bro. Mazraoui is going to go nuts, bro, in this system, bro.
Crazy.
He's gonna go nuts.
I know a lot of people like the low, because the low's more of the take on type of guy.
I can see Dalot playing centre back, bro. A right centre back or left centre back, and see Mazraoui higher up, because Mazraoui's got the tech.
My only part is with build up. You might see even sometimes, to be fair, you might see them switch. You know what? You might even see them switch in game, to be fair, because I think they're quite similar-ish. I think Mazraoui is just way more technical.
No, but Dalot's more physical. That's why I think Dalot can do the Kyle Walker right.
No, but the one, you know what it is? It's the out wide 1v1s. Mazraoui is, bro, top three. I'm going to say it now.
Bro, I love the fact that people are actually putting respect on Mazraoui, you know, because, bro, you see the first game he played for us, yeah? I was like, bro, this guy is unbelievable. Like, bro, you know what it is? At Man United, yeah, it's like we've gone through different phases. I grew up in a time where Man United had bare top players. They weren't, I wouldn't say we have bare world-class players, yeah, because it's like world-class gets thrown around so much, and the ceiling for world-class was a lot higher back in the day. So, like, some people would say Giggs was world-class. Some people would say he wasn't. You know them ones. Like, because it depends, because he was playing in a time with Figos and them, man. And obviously, he weren't Luis Figo. Do you know what I mean? Certain man would say Kino was world-class, and certain man would say he wasn't. It's debatable, whatever, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Scholesy, there's no debate. Do you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, yeah, post-Ferguson, there's been a very few players that I've seen step on the Old Trafford turf, yeah, and just be head and shoulders better than everyone. Van Persie was one. Pogba was one. Zlatan was one. You know, when man are on the pitch and they're clearly just better than everyone else. Like, they're just, yeah, bro, at times. You know, when it was just clear that man was just different to everyone.
A good footballer, bro.
No, I'm not even saying Rooney. I'm not saying Rooney like that, because the reason why I'm not saying Rooney like that is because Rooney was playing with other men that were of that level. I'm talking about
Tevez, Ronaldo, them, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about when a man just stands out on the pitch to just being different. Like, if you went to Old Trafford and you saw Zlatan, yeah, 6'5", walking around like this, you could just see his thing was different. Like, it was just different. Like, every time the ball was fizzed into Zlatan, it was like no one wanted it with him. Defenders didn't want it with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Van Persie used to just strut around the pitch, never really sprinted.
And then he's gone.
The ball always just stuck to his feet. When he took the first touch, it was always the right way. Same with Pogba. Like Pogba was the same, yeah. Like Mazraoui has that.
So aura,
Like,
innit?
yeah, like I watched the first game he played, and I was like, this guy's playing like
He was barely fit as well.
he's in year 11 and he's playing with a bunch of year 8s, and that's what it looked like. You know, when you can see levels.
Yeah.
Mazraoui was taking the piss. He was playing at right back, but he looked like a centre mid.
No, but you know what is what I say? He might even get used sometimes for the right centre back role in future as well.
Yeah, he can play right centre back too.
Because you know what it is for me? It's the build up part of it. It's the build up. He's too good with build up. And it's like,
and he's mad press resistant. It's nasty.
This is what I say. Do I really want him up at right wing back? Because I kind of think I want him at build up. I wonder if
the right wing back will invert and link up with the 10. So I do want him to do the little give and goes with the 10s, bro.
Well, my last little part with the whole right wing back situation, even just for the future, right? Let's just say that is, again, I was going back some years as well, just for the last 4 or 5 years stints of Amrim or who he plays over there. At first, he played with wing backs with a natural foot. Then he changed it so he could have passing angles inside with the left foot.
He plays wrong. He plays wrong foot.
Wrong-footed.
He plays one wrong foot and one strong foot. Like,
I do wonder if you might flip that and have because we've already got capable wing backs, and I know we've got some linked Quendo, a baller, and obviously there's a one from our academy called Mentanto. Apparently he's crazy.
I wonder if he flips the left.
I wonder if he flips the left with the right, maybe, but I don't see why you would change that. Because obviously we got better right-hand-sided players than left. So I'm just wondering like how he's going to go about that. Because if it's in future, that means we want a left-footed, right-sided wing-back in future.
He's going to use Ahmad there. I just have a feeling. I'll be honest.
No, Anthony's not made for right wing-back. Because
Ahmad, blood. Crazy, I think he's going to use Ahmad there, bro.
Sorry, Nocturnal in the Ahmad.
I think he's going to use Ahmad there.
Some people actually said Ahmad, but I was just thinking in the inside 10, it's like...
Nah, you know why the inside 10,
Ahmad got work rate, but Ahmad's got mad work rate, but I feel like we won't be utilizing him as much as we should do in the inside pockets because we don't have that play at the moment. Maybe in the future, maybe, but I don't see that.
Ahmad needs to be the inside 10. He needs to be. However, because of like physicality, I could see him thinking, you know what? I want someone a bit more robust in central areas, and I'll use Ahmad out wide because the wide players invert, but they invert in space. You know, like when we're watching Chelsea, and when Cole Palmer starts in the 10, it's not as good as when he starts out wide. When he starts out wide and he drifts into the space, he gets a bit more space in it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ahmad doing like a false 10 thing from out wide. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm saying don't rule it out, even though I don't want it, but when I've looked at him using wingers as fullbacks, a lot of the time he doesn't ask them to defend. It's very zonal. Like, it's not really you have to be tenacious, you have to win the ball. Nah, let's just get back in position. Like, man, he doesn't expect you to be a good defender. So it's one of them things where I could really, really see him using him as the wing back because of his IQ, because of his lack of real physicality. He's lightweight and he gets up and down the pitch well, Ahmad, bro. And he sticks his foot in as well. Like, he wins tackles. So I think, people are looking at it the wrong way. Like, man saying that he's wasted in wing back. But the thing is, the wing back is the most important position in this whole system. If you actually watch the system, they're key to everything. They're the ones that make the pitch big. They're the ones that they're the ones that change the shape of the team. They're the ones that make space for other people to play. And they're also the ones that link, bro. They have to be able to go down the outside and to invert. And I think that he's got the intelligence. Him on one side and Mazraoui on the other side would be crazy. I think that the balance of that would be nuts.
I think I'm looking at it along the lines of a little bit more of an athletic kind of player. Do you know what I mean? On the wing backs, because I think the outlets parts of it. I don't say.
I think Anthony's got a better profile for it than Ahmad in terms of his tenacity, his speed.
But the only part, the last part is where I'd look at Anthony. I think it's kind of obvious that Anthony don't really have a future at United. I think
but Anthony's agents come out today and said that Anthony don't want to leave. And
he's going to be.
The managers come out saying that everyone's got a clean slate, so I don't think that it's over.
We'll see what happens, but I'm just gonna go how I'm gonna just how I'm picturing it as well. In it, like beyond Anthony, anyways. But in the future, I don't really see. I see more of an athletic kind of player on the wing backs because really and truly, you need a lot of energy for that role. That's why I think Ahmad might be a little bit more wasted on the right, unless
I
we're
agree.
taking the game, unless we're taking the game to someone and we're killing it, bro, get your attacking players on in it. I hear it. So, but I'm thinking just the pace part of it and like more of an athletic play, like the Quenda. Look at his build. His build is mad.
Yeah, bro. It's like one Masaka, blood.
Bro, it's mad. It's just like he's a fake profile. And then I looked at the man Tato yesterday. I said, all right, let me just see what these
bro. Their
highlights.
profiles are very similar.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, okay, I can see what you'd want for wing backs because if you've got powerful runners on your wing backs, whether it's even if it's wingers, wing backs, however you want to label it, it's like you've got.
But we don't have
any bad outlets in the middle.
We don't have
need
that profile in the team at all, like at all, bro.
Yeah, we lack. I've said this for time. United lack not only athletic players but mad technical players as well. It's an issue. It's a mad issue. And
we've got a low IQ team. We've got a very low IQ team, and the technical floor of the team has improved, but it's only improved because we had an amazing window. Like Xerxes, Delit, Mazraoui, not Ugarte, and Yoro. Them four are four of our most technical players, and we just bought them.
The defenders.
Yeah, bro, and we just bought them. Like when you look at our team, do you know what I mean? When you look at our team, yeah, Rashford, Garnacho, Hoyland, fucking what's his name? Ugarte. Like these men are not technical, bro. They're not technically sound. That like Ugarte's technically sound, but he's not technical. Do you know what I mean? Ericsson's technical, but he ain't got legs.
He got no physicality.
Cass is technical. He's got physicality, but he ain't got an engine. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Cass is a player that plays at one tempo. He ain't explosive. Do you know what I'm saying? When you look at Man United's players, like Kobe Mino, again, he's technical, but he's not explosive.
Can you imagine we kept Jadon Sancho? No, that makes
me
mad,
Sancho
bro.
in the inside 10 would have absolutely
it is crazy
cooked, bro. But you know what it is, Malacia has got the technical ability and he's got the tenacity. Please, I just want him to make a full recovery, I swear, because this guy, I watched the full highlights of his game that he played the other day, full 10 minutes of it, and I forgot how good on the ball this guy was. And he loves a fucking tackle, bro. He was clamping Donnies, bro. Like,
well, I wonder where we're going to use him more time in the future.
Bro, he can play as a left centre back, he can play as a right centre back, and he can play as a wing back, bro. I'm telling you, Malacia.
I see more the left centre back part of his game. He's definitely more defensively sound than attacking. Attacking is not really his main game. I don't see it.
But he's skilled though. He's good at little link ups and little give and goes and that. And he receives the ball.
He's basically like Mazraoui, basically in a version.
Exactly. I think against bigger teams, when we want to be more defensively sensible, I could see him playing as a wing back because Amorim does that. Against the lesser teams, we're going for wingers as wing backs, and against the better teams, we'll go for more defenders. Do you know what I'm saying? So it switches
for now, anyways. Yeah, we need to bring in a
switches to a 5-2-3 against the bigger teams. Do you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth, bro. So I love the formation because it's extremely fluid, bro. Do you know what I mean? We can we switch from attacking to defending.
See, this is why I don't even like to call it 5-3-2 or 5-2. Like, you know, when it comes to some more simple minds.
3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3, they call it.
This is what this is when we go on about these pundits and people love them so much. Yeah, of course they're professionals in the game, but even they have a lack of comprehension. It's like again, I love the guy, in terms of as a footballer, but in terms of when it comes to tactical parts of it, Paul Scholes is a bit of a dunce. Sorry to say it, because when he first heard of Amorim, he admitted he didn't know much in it, but whoever informed him, maybe it's not even him, maybe it's the informers. They informed him, he plays like a 5-2-3, 5-3-2, and that's what he ran with on the overlap. I'm thinking, but he doesn't know.
But what you need to understand, Cass, them man played 4-4-2 their whole life, Like they grew up in the pie mash era of English football, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
You'd think a more clued up, sick mind, like in terms of Paul Scholes would understand the game a little bit more, man.
Paul Scholes don't know shit, bro. All he knows is that he was a good footballer. This guy don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about football. He don't even watch Premier League football. So do you think he's watching Portuguese football and all these things?
What do you reckon? He's just watching Salford City all the time,
bruv. Listen, he probably don't even watch Salford. I'll be real, man. Has to make sure that the man just checks the table. You know them, man. It's one of them ones where, bro, I'll be real, yeah. When I look at Paul Scholes, yeah, like, bro, he's one of my favorite ever Manchester United players. But I'll tell you for free, this guy ain't got fucking Scooby, mate. And he's not the only one. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of these men don't have a Scooby fucking do about football, about tactics. And this is why, yeah, it's like they're pundits, yeah, but we can't call these men experts. They're not experts. They don't know anything. They don't know nothing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, and even the same with Rooney. Rooney's a coach. This brother thought that Man United was struggling because we didn't have enough of a British influence in the dressing room, blood. He's got all British fucking players in his dressing room, blood, and he's gonna get relegated. So what are we doing?
You do. I do believe you do need a couple, but not a mad influence. You need a couple.
Bruv, you don't need an influence at all, blood. Do you know what I mean? You need senior pros that have influence. It doesn't matter what country they're from, bro.
Yeah. They need to understand
ball with man that don't even speak the same language as me, but football's a language in itself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real, bro. Like this is what it is, bro. Man don't need a British influence, bro. Man United is an international fucking team, bro. They got international fans. It doesn't matter if the captain's English or the manager's English. Do you know what I'm saying? Or whatever's English. It don't matter. Sir Ferguson was fucking Scottish, mate. Like, who cares? Do you know what I'm saying? Man is, I have a British core and all that, bro. Listen, like, it's been a long time, yeah, since the best players in Man United's team were actually the British ones. It's been a long fucking time since then. Do you know what I'm saying? A long fucking time.
Yeah, football has moved on quite swiftly, to be fair.
Come on, brother. Do you know what I mean? So my man's out here waffling, mate. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. Like, when you look at Amarim's formation, I've said it to these guys a million times, yeah. Formations are overrated because especially the way football is now, yeah. Every team has a shape in possession, a shape out of possession. And most of the time, it's not the same shape. So because of that, yeah, formations are as redundant as they've ever been. Like back in the day, when it was a 4-4-2, man understood, yeah, that the right back used to just overlap with the right winger. And the right back's job was to get up and down the line. The winger's job was to get up and down the line. The centre forwards played centre forward. That was it, bro. The centre mids, you had one that went, one stayed. It was very straight. Centre backs, most of the time you had one ball playing centre back and one player to attack the ball, one swept. Football was rigid like that. Football's not rigid like that. Football's more fluid than it's ever been. Now you got inverting fullbacks. What you might overlap on one side, invert on one side. One's turning into a fucking midfielder. Do you know what I mean? The other one's a fucking false 10, like that bummer Arsenal. You know them ones there, Zinchenko, the ghost fucking number 10 from left back. Bro, man are doing all these different things now, yeah? Like, the formation don't mean nothing because Arsenal defending a 4-4-2. Do you know what I mean? And they attacking a 3-2-5. And it's just like, is it really a 3-2-5? Like, do you know what I mean? So if you defending a 4-4-2 and attacking a 3-2-5, but their shape that they start with is a 4-2-3-1. Why does it matter that their shape is a 4-2-3-1 on paper when they're never in 4-2-3-1?
Yeah, it's true.
They're never in 4-2-3-1 the whole time they're playing because they're either defending in a 4-4-2 or they're building up in a 3-2-5. So technically, the 4-2-3-1 doesn't exist. It only exists on paper, bruv.
Yeah,
and paper don't play football. But no one says Arsenal play a 3-2-5 or Arsenal play a 4-4-2. So why do we care about formations? It's not about the formation. It's about your attacking shape and your defensive shape. The formation doesn't mean nothing. So if Arsenal are attacking in a 3-2-5, what's the difference between Arsenal attacking in a 3-2-5 and Man United playing a 3-4-3? It's still free. It's still a free.
Just depends on your role. It all depends on your roles of your players. Simple at the end, really, isn't it?
Come on, bro. Do you know what I mean? But these pundits are saying, but United play. He plays a 3-4-3. I don't know if Man United are a 3 at the back team. Everyone's playing 3 at the back. Everyone when they're building up. So we're not doing anything no one else is doing.
Ten Hag's a 3-1-6.
Yeah, it is a 3-1-6. That's why we're getting smoked. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he decided he don't need a double pivot. We're gonna go ultra attacking here with no passes and no attackers. Do you know what I mean? How the fuck's that gonna work? You going ultra attacking with man that can't score goals, and you thought that was gonna work? That's
I don't
crazy.
miss that. I don't miss it. That's for sure.
Brother, he's an absolute moron. So when man are talking, when man are talking about Scholes was the one that said it. I don't think Man United are a free at the back team. Everyone's a free at the back. Even under Ten Hag,
literally, I was having this conversation sometime this week. I said everyone's got free at the back.
Yeah.
What's the difference? It just depends what you want to do with your roles in the team.
Mm-hmm. It's all about profiles. How do you utilize your three at the back? How do you utilize, even with the double pivot that Amarim has? What balance do you want in there? He's adamant that he loves a runner and a ball winner like Ugarte. Do you know what I'm saying? So that has to be one of the profiles that he has. And then the other one has to be able to pass. Do you know what I mean? But also kind of has to be good at joining in as well and breaking late. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's different.
He said he likes specialists.
Well, there you go, bro. But that's the beauty. The beauty of starting in the three at the back is you have specialists, bro. You don't have to tell Thomas Partey, a centre mid, oh, you're playing right back because I need you to be a midfielder when we have the ball, but then be a right back when we don't have the ball. Even though I know you're not a right back, but you're not
We'd
you're
be
a midfielder from right back. How about you just play a fucking midfielder in midfield and just play three at the back, and then you don't need to play a midfielder at right back.
It'd be hard for teams to. I think if anything, this season, anyways, it would be definitely bit more difficult to probably break us down because you're going to see more defensive shape because you don't play the 4-4-2 in out possession. It's always like
it's a 5. It's a 5.
Literally, if he has to,
3-2-5. Because all that happens is the wing backs just slide back.
Yeah. He said he doesn't like. I remember watching. Who's it explaining it? He doesn't like it when a centre back has to go out wide in wide positions where they're not as comfortable as they would be on the inside. So it doesn't make sense for them to defend in that shape in a 4-4-2. Because then eventually a wing back will be in a left back position and not more in a wing back position or when they need to break. And I was just looking at thinking, oh, this is.
But this is why sometimes you see, he plays wing backs as centre backs because they're already full backs as centre backs because they're already comfortable defending the wide areas because he plays wide centre backs. So that's why I'm saying Dalot or Mazraoui will play as one of the wide centre backs until Lenny Euro's fit because Lenny Euro can defend wide areas.
Yeah, when do you think he's gonna like? Do you reckon he gets minutes?
Lenny Euro's fit now, but you don't rush him, bro. He's so young. You introduced him back into the team with little 15-minute cameos. You don't put him straight into the starting lineup. It's unnecessary.
After Ipswich away, you're gonna have obviously Bodo Glimt, good way to introduce more minutes, and then Everton at home could be a great way to introduce him to the crowd.
15 minutes, mate. That's all it is. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there when we're already winning. Get him on. Do you know what I mean? He's quick.
It's going to explode.
Lenny Euro's quick and he can fucking pass, mate. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing that's going to, I hope, gets utilized a little bit more. That I don't see enough from Lissandro is do them diags you love so much. Just do them. You've got it in your locker. It'd be nice to start switching the ball and going up the pitch and utilizing that a little bit more. You've got it in your locker, him and Euro. And you know what, to a degree, so does Lindelof, you know. So it's like, and I've seen Dalot spray a pass. He's got that long. He's got the long pass. His long passing is better than his short passing. Let's get it like that. Yeah.
He's got that.
I want to see more of that. But the thing is that one thing is like, other than being able to do that, I know he doesn't really like the pings of the long passes. He'd rather be the splitting passes into the middle and out, like, do you know what I mean? A little bit, but it's an option, isn't it? It'll be good to use that option sometimes to take a team out of shape for once, because our build up. Our variety of build up. It's been so poor for so long. It's always been one way: get out to the wide players, see what they can do. That's it. I hate that.
Yeah, but that's been United. United's been individual brilliance FC for the longest time, and this is why bringing in a manager where the shape is king. This is where we're going to see a lot more from players, because this is what I'm saying. Like, the players don't have to be as good individually to get more out collectively, because the shape is amazing, bro. And the shape is a shape that you don't really see mirrored anywhere else. So it's going to be difficult for a lot of teams to deal with us, bro, because one thing that United really struggle to get when we play is numerical advantages. You never really see United get overloads. A lot of the time, you see United score breakaway goals. Man are taking long shots and all that. How many times do you see? You see it with Liverpool. Liverpool got 4v3s. And it's like, man are queuing up to score and that. You never see it with Man United. Like,
But
never.
that's why he comes out and he was talking about intensity, isn't it? Like he wants players with intensity. So that means, you know what, he might as well been off the squad. Because do you know what I mean? Like, because a lot of them ain't got none of that in that game. There's no intensity with Ericsson. There's no intensity with Lindelof, nor Maguire, nor Rashford, nor Nacho has intensity, but he's just not that good.
Yeah, but he's got intensity without physicality, so it don't matter. He's weak as piss.
Xerxes to agree. I need a bit more intensity from him. But I reckon he needs to. I reckon he needs to change his. I'll be honest. He looks a bit heavy. I think he needs to change a little bit. I think he's naturally.
That's just his build, man. And the thing is, I've seen it. Yeah,
naturally strong. He looks naturally strong already.
He is naturally strong, bro. That's his build.
You know what we love to do? Have you not noticed United before? I think since Mourinho, even for some reason, this club loves to bring in players and mad nutrition them out and make them mad strong and that. And we've been doing it for time.
Yeah, but that's his build though. That's his build though. This is the thing though. What man don't like is man will see a guy. The brother is like 6'4" or something. That's just his build. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he don't look heavy.
More, though.
That's just how he moves. And the thing is, yeah, he's strong, bruv. He's very strong. You don't see man getting pushed about and that. Like he can play, innit? What United need to do is they need to play to this brother's strengths, blood. That's what they need to do. His strengths are ball to feet, and he plays, yeah, a similar kind of way to how Welbeck plays for Brighton. If you watch Welbeck here, Welbeck kind of floats into the midfield. He floats out wide. He's kind of everywhere. Like he's a striker, but he's not a focal point centrally. He's everywhere. The problem is with Ten Hag, yeah. Fucking Ten Hag wants to play long balls into him, bro. He was telling our goalkeeper to kick it long.
That's dead.
Our goalkeeper was kicking it long. Xerxes flicking on headers, bro.
Even with Højlund, to be fair.
Amorim don't get his keepers kicking balls, blood.
Even with Højlund, simple little, like just a little simple sequence. Anana plays it into the midfield, and I believe Højlund does a little flick because it's into feet quick time rather than trying to ping it into his chest or about a pass that's just gonna make him like stationary. Just little bits like that and off the left. Stuff like that we should be seeing with the wing backs when they just does them little flicks. Actually, Xerxes had this is what I mean. That 20-minute cameo is all I needed to have a bit of faith in and say, you know what? I can't wait. Like, I can't wait,
bro.
He cooked differently. When he dropped into the DM and he built himself up the pitch more, I was thinking, please get a goal. You just need a goal now. You just need it. João Pedro, that guy is cold. But
even João Pedro, he's mad inconsistent. Like,
yeah, I like
his touch is inconsistent. His decision making's inconsistent. But I like how they use him. It's not just him. Yeah. If you look at the system, what I like about the João Pedro thing is, yeah, he drops deep, bro. Yeah, but also he runs in behind, and Brighton ain't scared to clip the ball into the channel.
That's what makes them mad dangerous to the wingers that they got. I hope we do something a little similar in an attacking phase. He might even be a little bit adapted to how the Premier League needs to be with some of these players. You might not see it, whatever, but I think Xerxes can definitely change up his game in it a little bit more.
I don't think he needs to change his game. I think he needs to play his natural game. His natural game is the game I saw at Bologna, bro. And at Bologna, he was everywhere, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? It's for me. I want to, just for me, anyways, is I like his natural game, but I just want to be him. I just want him up the pitch a little bit more. I don't want to see
but at Bologna, he was up the pitch. He was also running channels at Bologna. But the problem is, I think, because if you actually watch how he played under Van Gaal compared to how he played under Ruud, he was dropping a lot deeper and connecting in midfield. Under our manager, under Ten Hag, he wasn't playing as deep. He was playing. Oh, did I say Van Gaal? Bro, under Ten Hag, Ten Hag, yeah. Under Ten Hag, he was playing a lot higher up the pitch, yeah. And a lot of the times he wasn't getting on the ball, bro. Like, remember the Fulham game when he came on, bro? It's like he was just doing doggies and he weren't getting the ball. And then under Ruud, he played a lot deeper, bro. Like, every time it's like he was trying to get on the ball and playing more his natural game, bro.
This is
like,
why
you saw two different types of players
when it comes to
literally.
No, I hear what you're saying, and this is probably where we have to look at a bit of a difference. Sometimes a little bit of a different, and that isn't Bruno. Like, this is why I keep saying Mateus Cunha next to Xerxes is disgusting. It's disgusting. Just the run past the striker part. We need a couple of them, man. Ahmad and Acuna, or if AMASS not playing, just a similar profile and a little bit of that. Again, the options. I think we should be.
No, but
doing
I still
everything
think
we
that
can to go
Bruno
get
can
Acuna.
run past. He can run past Xerxes.
You know what it is though? No, I'm not doubting that he can. I'm not doubting Bruno can't do that. But I'm looking at the bigger games when I know when my man goes missing because he can't do the floating space because he get under pressure. He can't evade a man.
On the
How many
ball,
times have we
bro.
seen him
That's
evade
why
a man?
we've been linked with Nkuku, yeah. And if it's on loan,
Alone.
Yeah.
You reckon
because we got Vivell in it. We've loaned them Sancho, and Nkuku's not getting minutes. He's not happy, and Vivell was obviously at Leipzig in it. And
we're saying a 6-month loan with an option maybe to buy.
I think they'll make us. I think they'll do an obligation thing to us. I don't think they'll.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't do it. No more fun than Chelsea. I've had that Mason Mount thing is sent my head left, yeah. And I know we should just worry about us and what we can do going forward. I don't want to fund them because you know what? As much as Nkunku does okay in that and he gets his little minutes, he's had injury woes, and I don't want another Mason Mount situation. And let's say he doesn't really adapt, and we've just given him money, they're gonna go get one of my favorite 10s that I like, that I want. I don't. I'd rather just be a dry loan, man. I'll be real, man. I wouldn't mind a loan. I think we could do with an extra body in that position. We would do well to get rid of someone, but no, I don't.
Brother, you see, yeah,
they're not gonna want to lose money on him. 100%.
No, I hear that completely.
What do you mean they got this Arda Güler, by the way? I've seen a couple links with this guy.
Brother, you know what it is? Arda Güler's my
cold?
baller, yeah.
Is
but
he
the thing
cold,
is,
like?
he's cold. But you know what it is, yeah. I don't understand why Don Carlos not playing him, yeah. But I believe that he's probably told Carlos something, bruv, because he's Turkish, bro, and you can't bad them man up. I'll be honest. And I believe he said so. I believe he said something to Carlo because Carlo's just not playing.
But he looks like such a nice guy, like a nice kid.
Nah,
he looked on the eye,
bruv,
man.
He's Turkish, man.
He looks like he's very respectable and he's got like good manners.
Turkish, bro. I know Turkish people, bro. Like there's no way, yeah. There's no way, blood, in hell that he's not playing, yeah, because of his ability. He said something. I promise you. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't really fuck around with Turkish people like that. I'll be real. You can't disrespect them. He looks like the kind of brother that said to Carlo one day, "You're taking the piss, bro." You know what I mean? And he said, "All right, cool. You're not playing." That's what's happened.
Is that what is? I don't know, man.
Brother,
maybe.
I'm telling you, yeah.
It's not. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Last ever, it's probably his dad. It's his dad.
You need to understand that Arda has been a superstar since he was a child, bro.
Yeah.
This is the brother that Mesut Ozil was like, yo, like this is my heir. This is him, bro. At Fenerbahce, he was like, this is the youth. This is the guy. So, bro, the fact that he's gone to Real Madrid, yeah, and Carlo's not playing him is because either he said something or his dad said something. Someone said something. I promise you someone said something. Like, bro, like that relationship is dead. I promise you. It's got nothing to do with football. That relationship.
You should snap that up, man. Imagine having him and Ahmad just like, yeah, look, you're either both playing or you're.
You see that Omar Mamouche Bray, yeah, that you
don't believe in him.
Put me onto, yeah.
Don't believe in him. Don't believe in him.
You see with that Bray that you lot put me onto, yeah. Even if it doesn't work in the Premier League, I need to see it.
I'm not gonna act like I've watched Frankfurt,
brother. I don't need to watch Frankfurt, blood. I see my man bins a free kick here, and he's got mad tech, bro.
No,
and he bins free kicks.
I guess who wants
him?
Have a guess who wants him as well, man.
Who wants him?
Liverpool are hot on his trail, bro.
Liverpool can fuck off, mate. You know what I mean, bro? They ain't got money like that, bro. We're Man United, bro.
You know why I say? I know,
brother, when I saw him slap the free kick, bro, Man United ain't got no set piece man, bro. Go get this guy now. I don't care where you play him. I don't care if you play him. I don't care if you play him as a wing back. I don't care if you play him as a 10. I don't care if you play him as any. Just play him.
We got linked with him the other day, yesterday, to be fair, as well. Obviously, they're talking about January, but they're asking for something like 50 million, 60 million, which ain't a lot in this day and age. But
what, euros? Hold that. What am I talking about?
I don't know if it's euros. I can't remember. I think it was.
It has to be. It has to be.
Either or, innit? For me, I look at it like I got Bundesliga PTSD when it comes to attackers, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, with tech like that, bro, that tech travels, bro. I swear. You see when you got footwear like that.
I hear it. No, I hear it as well. At the same time, he seems like he might be a good fit maybe, but it's like Bundesliga with attackers, they allow the time and space to
I
turn,
hear that,
space to
but
shoot.
bro, the
I
goal's
like
the
that,
same
man.
size in England, blood, and he slaps free
But
kicks.
let me ask you, Marmoush for 50, 60 million pounds, or would you rather get Gyökeres for 50, 60 million pounds? As that's what they're quoting him at, by the way, now. 60 million roughly.
I'll be real. I don't want Gyökeres.
You don't want
I don't
Gyökeres?
want Gyökeres.
I
I
want
don't,
Gyökeres.
bro. I have not bought into the Gyökeres thing. The reason why I haven't
Definitely.
bought into the Gyökeres thing is because when I analyze Gyökeres' game here, it's a very simple game, innit? Like I look at it, yeah. He doesn't do anything, yeah, that I don't think can be replicated with other players. Though the one thing that Gyökeres does very, very, very well is he strikes the ball very well. He strikes the ball clean. That's a skill in itself. There's not many footballers, yeah, that I've watched play football, yeah, like in my life where I say, bro, like you see when man hit the ball, it stays hit, blood. You know, like how Alan Shearer used to strike a ball, he used to put his laces through it, and it's like when he clarted that thing, it was gone, innit? Like Rooney was like that, Lampard was like that. Like certain man can just strike a ball, innit? But when I look at Gyökeres, yeah, like his link-up play is all right, it's not great. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree on that part.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when he receives the ball, Gyökeres, you know what it is with him, yeah. If I was a centre back, I know what he's gonna do. He receives the ball, first touch, then he tries to turn and touch, go down the outside. And it's like, bro, if you know what he's gonna do, it's like you can read it, bro. Like he just does the same thing all the time. I'll be real, yeah. Like he almost looks like he's just bullying them, man, in Portugal, innit? Like it looks like he's just bullying, man. He looks like a flat track bully. If he's playing against athletic, strong centre backs, he's not doing that every week. I promise you. And that's not me criticizing him. It's just a fact. Do you know what I'm saying? If he's coming up against like Kanates and that, he's not doing that. I'm telling you. Like you're not even doing that against what's that black you at Fulham with mass what's it with the locks on
that? Oh my god, Cowan Bassey.
Yeah, Bassey and that. You're not running Bassey like that, bro. I'll be real because it's like he don't even have like it's not even frightening pace he's got. He's got good turn of foot, but he's not mad quick, like, and he does that because he's playing against that these Nando's workers, bro. Like that's what he's doing.
But in the same breath, when it comes to not trying to take anything away from Marmoush or whatever, but he's the way they defend in Bundesliga, it's like here's an opportunity. Let me give you a go. Have a go.
You're right.
And
but
it pisses. I don't like. I know what you're talking. You're talking about the footballer itself, innit? The Marmoush footballer looks mad. Yeah, and it could translate to a Prem.
Nah, but you know what it is. You know what it is.
Powerful as well. But
the space that
I said Nando's that's crazy. That's crazy.
The space that Amarim's system opens up here means that our players are going to get more space on the ball. They are. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the Gyökeres thing, yeah, is similar to the Jovic thing. Remember Jovic?
Jovic,
They thought he was going to be the coldest thing. He went to Real Madrid and died, innit? Like
Colomwani as well.
Oh, bro, Colomwani is a scrub. Like, and you know what it is, yeah? Like, you know what it is, yeah? When I look at the Portuguese league, I see a brother that's just bullying that league.
You're trying to say Nunes 2.0.
It is kind of like Nunes, but it's one of them ones where it's like Nunes is a bit more agile than Gyökeres. Gyökeres is a bit more kind of robotic, whereas Nunes is a bit more like, you know what I'm saying, ADHD and that. So when I look at Gyökeres, when he comes up against physical players like Konate,
I think he'll do well though.
He's kind of centre back. I don't think his feet are good enough, yeah, for him to not have the physical advantage. And the problem with the Premier League is all the centre backs are strong and all of them are quick. Do you know what I mean? So you can't do this touch round the corner shit. Rashford can't even do it, and Rashford's quicker than him.
But you know what? From what I've seen, Frankfurt, man, with his Colomwani, Jovic, this is why I'm not buying into the Marmoush kind of thing. But you can't apply that for everyone that does well. That's unfair, isn't it? But
Marmoush has got that kind of Yossi Ben Ayoun build, yeah. But I reckon that little skinny build can work, blood. I think it can work.
Bro, Marmoush is built, you know. He's a strong
built,
candidate, bro.
But he's kind of got that lanky strength, blood. Like,
yeah,
you know
and Naziri.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that lanky strength is real, bruv. Like, I swear down, yeah. Them man, they kick them, yeah, they'll trip, but they're not falling over.
But you know what it is for Gyökeres, from what I've seen, whether it's in even if it's Champions League, where he's killing it as well, yeah. Or even whether it's Portuguese League, or just against City, if you want to use that for reference, right? Is when it comes to these top teams that want to attack us, even if it is a Kanai in that, this guy's his balance alone is mad to even try shrug off the ball. And I think you can use a lot of clips for Gyökeres to say, when it comes to a low block, we'll see how it is. Don't get me wrong.
He's a powerful runner.
But we'll see what options we might have a Xerxes, but for low blocks instead, because he might be able to maneuver that little bit better.
He's better for low blocks, man. And I think
for me,
teams
Gyökeres, top teams that want to attack us on the front foot, let's say Cities, if Pep's there, obviously, even Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie, Gyökeres is killing you, man. Down in flanks, where
100%. But that's what they're gonna try and use Rasmus or Rashford for.
If he doesn't, yeah. But for me, Rasmus, I know he's young, but for me, you've got another few months to see if you can fit into this.
Rasmus is garbage, bro. Let's not.
I think for 60 to 65 million, yeah, potentially. Whether it's one either or, I wouldn't be mad. But it's because I don't have a mad profile of watching Marmoush. Maybe I need to watch some Frankfurt games, because you lot are just now you're making me think what?
No, he's technically very good and he's a set piece guy, and set piece guys are worth their weight in gold, innit? Because they
get a goal out of nothing, basically.
They don't, that's it. Like they're a different kind of threat. But the Rasmus Højlund thing, I would take Gyökeres, if it means that Højlund leaves. I don't want him and Gyökeres because Højlund's just a shit Gyökeres.
There's no point having, but even Paulinho, if you look at Paulinho that plays for them, he's not exactly Gyökeres. Like you need
Paulinho's completely different, bro. That's why I'm saying, like,
and he's their second top goal scorer. So
but this is the point. So that's why I'm saying that Xerxes can play in the 9, but also there'll be times where you could play him in the 10. Do you know what I'm saying? You could play him in the 10 against low blocks, where we're pressuring teams and keeping them in.
Physical profile there, innit?
Exactly.
I hear it.
And also he can attack the box. And then you've got him and Rasmus, 2 6-foot+ guys attacking.
We need this Ipswich game more than ever, bro. I swear down. I need it. I need it because I'm starving. You know what? Now you're making me. I was actually saying last stream. I'm kind of enjoying this international break. Because I feel like I can get my reset, and it's kind of quick. Like it's already Saturday tomorrow, so I'm like, I'm kind of enjoying it. And now you're getting me gassed a little bit, thinking just I need football now, man. Hurry,
bro. Like this is the most excited I've been literally since the Van Gaal appointment, bro. Because we were coming off the back of the World Cup, blood, and my man done the Bandulu goalkeeper change and then got third with that old fucking Dutch team, And I was like, yo, this guy, blood, you were gonna cook. You know the ones. And now I'm excited seeing Ruben. He cut through in the Monclizzy,
Ruben, I am him. Ruben,
bro. He cut through in the Moncler, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? No more that
I got
dusty suit from Ten Hag and the shit hat as well, bro. The Peaky Blinders hat, bro, with his peanut head, bro. I'm glad he's gone, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? My manager come through with a bezel on as well, bro. I see him roll up the sleeve to show man's got the timepiece and that. My swaggy, fam. It's crazy.
Oh my god, that's funny still.
Nah, the thing's different, bro. Man see Moncler, man saw Prada, man saw everything, man saw the bezel, black man see the watch. My manager's dripping.
Man said he saw them Mediterranean man that roll around, fam. Like we're watching Snabbercash on Netflix, fam. Like,
bro, listen, man's always got the tapered jeans. Man wants you to see the Prada crepes and that. Like, man's got the fresh crepes and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's my manager.
No, he's saying we've got a boss. We've got a boss in charge of us.
He's cold. He's cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even I see them man were doing the Man United tour, and the manager just cut through the dressing room. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a bad man, bro. Like, he's proper.
Man said the Porsche SUV settings. That's crazy.
Nah, he's proper, man. When I see the iced out watch, for no reason, I'm like, this is my manager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
This is just what it is.
We're getting a gas over our next man's clothes. It's crazy.
Nah, because, bro, the Kobe Mino thing with the Moncler jacket, bro, you might have to hang that in the museum. Bro, that picture there, bro, man have to hang that in the museum, bro. I see Kobe just like, rah. You know them ones there. Because Kobe saw my man's Moncler, and I know Kobe likes the weird drip and that. And he seen the man and he said, yeah, all right, cool.
Oh, man.
You know there was there, like, when you get the cool teacher, like, and you're
that's
like,
a sick name.
Man got the Moncler, yeah?
Hey, how about this? If Amram goes to Emirates and slaps them, and we get a win, we're gonna call him Don Ruben. That's his new. That would be his name. I don't care.
But that will be him, bro.
Don Ruben,
bro. Listen, we're gonna go to Arsenal and stitch up Arteta with his dead swag. You know that, man. I told Arteta needs to get down to Bicester, bro, before the season starts. You know what I mean, and get some of last season's clobber and that. Man needs to get an old Gucci or something, because bro, it's mad. He needs to hit the outlets, bro. I'll be real, because he's meant to be the young G on the block, you know. And man's swag is dead, bro. Like, man don't want to see man in turtlenecks and them thing there, bro. Like, man's not really trying to see that, bro. Man need to see some swag, bro. Arteta was meant to be, he was meant to be the guy. No drip, you know. Man said no drip, fam. It's not the one, bro. Listen, you man are gonna get moved to, bro. He's already beat your manager at football, blood. And we're coming to the Emirates to show you, man, what time it is. I'll be real. This is exactly what's going on. The new manager bounce, bruv. The new manager bounce is real, bro. Do you know, if Crystal Palace can have one, we're gonna have one. You know what I'm saying? Your manager's dying right now. Do you know what I mean? You man are trying to finish in the top 4 this season, bro. What happened to your title charge?
Premier League. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to bring up the last thing I was late as well, and I want to bring that into a conversation here. Yeah, and I want everyone in the comments, even if you are a rival, like, it doesn't matter. It applies for everyone. I want to see if this logic is stupid, because I was trying to explain it the way I needed to. I made a comparison on my stream for saying that Amram's coming into United as similar as Klopp walked into Liverpool. Keyword Liverpool, yeah. And I said, remember Klopp went from, I think it was Mainz or FC Köln, or one of them, to Dortmund. No,
Cologne, yeah.
Dortmund were an unknown. Well, they weren't unknown, but they ain't won no majors like that. And when and they ain't won something since '96, since they won the Champions League, because they went in mad debt after like that. So they ain't really been relevant for at that point 15 years maybe. And obviously Klopp got them into title races and built a really good team. And I'm not saying back then Bundesliga is definitely way more better than obviously the Portuguese league, granted. But I'm trying to say similar situations. Obviously, he broke the duct. Obviously, if back then Werder Bremen, all them man there, they were cold. Hanover,
yeah,
they were serious.
All them man had money and they were doing Champions League
serious teams. And I said, cool. He won the league. Same thing with my man. He went to Braga, obviously after Casapia. Obviously, whether it's looked at as an assistant manager, he was the gaffer. Let's be real, yeah. And I said it, but he broke the power duct between Porto and Benfica. And at that point, Braga was still obviously in and around, don't get me wrong, but he done it with Sporting, won the league twice
in 4 years.
Twice in 4 years, and was doing really well this year. And the only similarities I would admit is obviously in Europe, Klopp was way more powerful. Like he's really good in the Europe, and he's sustained that. And I ain't seen that from Amram yet. And maybe that's because they ain't got as much of a good squad as what Dortmund had back then, because they had crazy ballers everywhere. Yeah,
they did.
But even then, whether it's Europe, I'm saying now Amram's coming to a United team similar to the way Liverpool were in terms of new ownership, because FSG just come through the door. And it only and I'm saying the same thing with Amram. And guess what?
The difference between us and that Liverpool team is we got better players here.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, they come on my pod. I believe that Klopp came through in December while he's come through in November. So it's not that far off. And in similar positions in the league table, go and look at it. It's so similar. I'm not saying it's going to happen. And I said, cool. Now, I made that comparison a little bit. Not saying they're as good as one another, but Amram's got a lot of hype around him the same way Klopp had a lot of hype around him. Maybe Klopp had a little bit more, to be fair. And I was saying this. I expect, out of my standards, that in 2 summers, I expect United to go and contend and go win the league, because I don't think I'm in the.
But we don't need 5 phases, blood.
I said I don't feel like we need mad summers to go and compete, because I think we've already got a little base, not a mad one, a good base, a little one to build off of, and you only need 2 summers to get your squad. We spend a lot of money. And I was getting called ridiculous for wanting my team to thinking that my team can go and win the league in a couple of years. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just talking about a prediction, because that's the whole title, is predictions. So I'm going to predict it. And obviously, like, I was trying to make people understand, like, I'm not saying going to win, but it took Klopp 2 in that little bit summers. Same thing with Amram, to go get your Mane's, Salah's, and then before you know it, Van Dijk comes through the door in a January. Alisson comes through that door in that January, and then obviously Liverpool became that mad team that we all know. So, and I was trying to make that kind of comparison. I don't think we need 3-4 summers to go and compete. I think that's bollocks.
Yeah, it's not a total rebuild. Anyone saying that, it's a cop out.
We have a life expectancy of nowadays around 75 years, 70 years, or whatever, 80 years. And you're telling me I need to waste 4 or 5 summers of my life to think that we become good again? That's crazy.
Before, like, between 4th and 13 is like 4 points or something like that in this league right now.
And I put an expectation to say things can revive still this season. I'm not saying we're going to get top 4, but I said there's a great opportunity to go and do something this summer. No, I mean
Oh.
this year. I don't. If you're 4 points behind, that means my man might not be as
Brother,
good as
if your
what we
man
think.
gets me Europa League and top 4, it's head loss.
Head loss. Yeah,
It's head loss. It's
I
head
know.
loss. I'm talking crazy.
I'm not. I thought I made a fair comparison. Now that's what I'm saying. Like the way
No,
I'm
it's a
explaining
very
it.
fair. It's a very fair comparison, bro. When you look that Amarim's won 5 or 6 trophies or something like that already, bro. He's already more accomplished than Arteta. But these men were telling me that Arteta was an elite manager, bro. Trying to put him in conversations he didn't belong in. We legit got one of the most accomplished managers, yeah, pound for pound, in Europe in terms of years coaching and trophies won, bro. That's what we've done. Do you know what I mean? We haven't gone and got
Yeah.
someone's cone man, bruv. We haven't done that. We haven't
Mm.
gone and got someone's cone man. We got someone who's his own man and has won stuff and has done things his way, bro. And he's rolling with his stuff. And that's where the Mourinho comparisons are come from. Because Mourinho had the same man them by his side from early doors, blood. He took them everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, bro. It's one of them ones where, bro. You see, you Arsenal, man, your head's getting bust soon, blood. I'm telling you, and I can say that confidently, bro. It's one of them ones where the last 2 seasons was your time to win the league. You didn't do it now. You man, yeah, you man have nothing to show for your little 2 years of we could call it dominance just to massage you lot's ego, blood. You had 2 good seasons and you got nothing to show for it, blood. Nothing. Man finished twice in the league, bruv, second in the league twice, no trophies, nothing to show for your best spell, yeah, in fucking 20 years. Nothing to show for it. It's mad. It's mad, bro.
What's this
You know
Harry?
what I'm saying?
I saw this Harry AMASS thing as well. Like, what Villa? What
Brother,
Villa won?
them Arsenal, man. It's like going out on a great date with a gal, yeah. Spending a whole day with her, bro. Never got her number. She just gave you the opportunity to take her out and spend your money on her, bruv, and then you're never gonna see her again, bro. You ain't even got the digits, fam. You know, like that, bro. Man just had to live in the moment. That's what you lot's 2 years was, bro. You got nothing to show for it. You know, like that. Nothing to show for the last 2 years. Not a fucking trophy. No memorabilia. Nothing. Not a phone number. You man are busted.
I was saying this. So Villa won AMASS.
Yeah, Villa looking at Harry AMASS, bro. I'll get rid of the. I see certain man saying, "Oh no, it's not good for the club if we lose Harry AMASS. He's got so much promise, bruv. Promise is a comfort to a fucking fool, mate. He can leave.
If they want AMASS, then I want Maatsen.
Oh, he would cook in the wing back.
He would cook. That's what I'm saying. Though. Give me Maatsen then, because they don't use it. He doesn't use him if they want AMASS. If that's the case, yeah, no, give me Maatsen then. I will take him for 30 million. We'll actually do a swap deal. How about that? I don't mind that. Maatsen's cold. Are you dumb in the left wing back role? I don't know why they don't use him. Maybe because he likes more of a dingy, more reserve type player, defensively a little bit more sound. I think Maatsen's sick.
Hey, that's not a bad shout, you know. And also, Harry AMASS can't play wing back, blood. He's not mobile enough. He ain't got the mobility. He's not up and down engine guy. You know the one.
Really? I would say he's technically sound.
No, he's technical, bro. Technically on the ball, he's good, but he's not an up and down like fit, like winger like that. He's like, you get me? He's not quite Luke Shaw, you know what I'm saying? But he's one of them ones. He's not an up and down.
You might watch more youth games than me, but I'm just going off what I've seen on pre-season. I'll be honest.
He's not an up and down. He's more explosive, yeah, in terms of like acceleration than he is like endurance up and down. Yeah, he's not one of those endurance guys. He's like pick and choose.
Yeah,
when
man.
He goes,
AMASS and 15 million. We'll take Maatsen, man. That's a great deal. We need that. You know, that's actually cheaper than Alvaro Fernandez, who I don't think we should go and get back. I don't think
I don't think so either. I think we need to leave the door shut on that one.
He's balanced, but I'd say he's more. Yeah, he's balanced. He's very balanced. I think we need someone that's a bit more attacking if you're going to push for that part. Go get me Ainori as well in the summer, please.
That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna get an actual wing back instead of using a winger there, then get me a wing back like Ainori. That's not really a wing back. You know the ones that Bray's a fucking number 10, blood. That guy, he's just not a defender, blood.
Oh yeah, Ainori. Just get me the Darija talking wing backs. We're all good, man. We got one.
Bro, I would love to do the Premier League thing. Go get me Ainori and go get me fucking Kudus, blood. Like, get me these kind of ballers, yeah, from the Prem. Just stay in the Premier League and just cook, blood. I swear.
That's get me Angel Gomez too. Bring back Angel Gomez, man.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, run that as well.
Free, you know what I'm saying? On a free. He knows he wants to come back. And you got a Portuguese speaking gaffer as well. Even better. Even better. You can talk both
Can't-
your languages.
I can't lie, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely do my part on that, blood. I'm telling you. Now Amareem's here.
Yeah, raid Wolves, man. Let's just put the nail on the coffin for
Boy.
Wolves, man. Give them back what they paid for Cunha. And then obviously, you know, he's got 2 years left on his deal. We come from Angus for like 9 million. Give a little 30 million. Yeah, man. That 40 million price tag they wanted last summer ain't happening.
But you know,
I'll
if
pay 40 million though.
yeah,
I'll pay 40
United lack that. They do lack that P&P. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I think someone like Kudus, we have to go get. Like, I think Man United need to.
Cunha, man. Cunha, I'm telling you.
We need to increase the amount of explosive players we have in the team, bro. Because
100%.
as much as I didn't want Onana, yeah, seeing him at Aston Villa, I'm kind of like, you know what, bro? Just because of his presence, bro, like he adds something. That even if he's not the most amazing on the ball, bro, he's an aerial threat from corners. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's just a physical presence. I think in the Premier League, yeah, whether you like it or not, you kind of just need some players that are just physical, like
physical, technical ball carriers.
Yeah.
Cunha.
Yeah. And Kudus is one of them.
I think he'd be too expensive out of our range, unfortunately, because of his. I think we'll be out. I hear you. I would love it. I can't believe it. You know what? It makes me more mad that we could have got Kudus instead of Anthony. That's
for 25 mil, 30 mil, you could have got him as well. And we ended up spending 80 on Anthony, 85.
Crazy. No, not Morgan Rogers. I ain't believing in that hype.
No, I like Morgan Rogers, but Kudus is Kudus, trust me.
And Burma in that no.
I don't like him technically enough for the inside 10.
Vissa though, in Vissa, I'd hit if you said,
Vissa would cook in the 9 in this system, bro, because he runs channels well.
I like him, you know.
He runs channels well and he's technical, bro.
I mean, he's got special powers, man. The light shines off his bald head, so he blinds.
Bro, he's got that mad skinny power as well, blood. Like when he's built like that, he shouldn't be strong, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be strong. So it's one of them ones where, but I think there's enough talent in the Premier League that we shouldn't really be shopping outside unless we are sure. You know, like that. I think if we're shopping outside for the future, cool. But when we're buying players for the now, we can sign in the league. Like we've been linked with Chris Rigg, we've been linked with the
Chris Rigg is or you could pay him in any 8 or 10. I think that's going to be an investment kind of
player. He's an investment. We're linked with, is it the Danish youth as well?
Yeah, no, the Norwegian guy.
The Norwegian youth.
Nijpen.
We've been linked with him, and we've been linked with another youth, like a South American, like was it Masterano or some shit? Like I don't know what his fucking name is.
No idea.
Man. I don't know what the fuck his name is, yeah. But we've been linked with 3 of these young youths, yeah.
Bones, that's my guy. Angelo Steeler. We should be absolutely looking. He should be our top.
Oh yeah, okay, that brother. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah, okay.
Crazy. He's bare butters, but he's crazy baller, bro. Crazy baller, and he's the perfect number 8. We need him or
this
Edison.
Brother. We've been linked with as well, blood. However the fuck you say his name, yeah. And I looked at a few highlights. I don't know nothing about this youth, but he looks good in it.
Can you imagine?
If we're bringing in these kind of guys for the future, that's fine. But the now signings, need to go get fucking Kudus and go get fucking 8 Nori, blood. Man needs to stay in the Prem, blood.
Yeah, man. Tony Crow's regen. Run that up, please.
In the Prem, blood. That's what we need to do. We need to do the Prem raids, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to do the Prem raids because, bro, this is what United used to do. It was Prem raids, blood. Do you know what I mean? It was go get Berber, go get Carrick. Go get these, man. It was the Prem thing, bro. Go get Dwight York, Andy Cole, blood. Man was shopping at home, blood. Do you know what I mean? When you go abroad, you don't know what you're going to get, fam. You know them way there, bro. Exactly. Man go Turkey to get the hairline. The man don't get a proper receipt and that. You don't speak the language. You know what I'm saying? You're better off going Harley Street, blood, paying more. At least you know, yeah, what you're getting, fam. You know, like that. At least you got insurance and that, blood. When you go Turkey, you don't know, fam. You know what I mean? Man might take you to some back street, blood. You think you're getting your hairline done, bruv. Them man have robbed you, fam. Wallet's gone and that. You get me? So it's one of them ones there, bro. Man, I have to shop at home, blood. So I know what I'm getting, bro. Man, need the insurance, cuz. And this is just what it is. So for me, like, if we're gonna spend big money on players, do it here, bro. Do you know what I mean? Do it here where we know what we're gonna get. And then these young G's that we're buying for the future, we buy them from wherever. And if it doesn't work out, we can at least sell them on, bro. But we can't be taking risks, yeah. and doing bullshit like fucking 85 million Anthony. That we can't do that again, bro.
Yeah, exactly that.
You
Exactly
know what I
that.
mean? We can't be doing them things again. You know what I mean? You lot, we're 10 lights away from the target, man. Run it up. Do you know what I mean? We're on 590. Do you know what
You
I
got
mean?
another live after this.
Yeah, bro. Man's back to back to back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe as well to Cass's channel. The link is in the title. Do you know what I mean? We're live with Deluded Gooner straight after this. You get me, bro? I'm gonna cook Arsenal for an hour, blood, because I just feel like it, bro. Swear down. I ain't spoken to him in a minute. Well, not on YouTube anyway. Do you know what I mean? And remember, he was doing the Arteta thing where he was like, whatever. Like, man got a few questions to ask him about Arteta now, bro, because it's been a fucking minute, mate. And Arteta's wasting them man's money, fam. So we're gonna see what I'm going for Arteta, bruv. Arteta saying he needs a new number 6. Didn't you just spend 100 million on Declan, bruv? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? So we're gonna see what I'm going for Arteta. You get me, bruv? Big up everyone inside. You already know what it is, so we're gonna redirect there. Let them know what you got coming up as well, my brother.
You know what? I've had to delay my stream, like regardless of that. Because I've got till about 4 o'clock and I have to get ready. Other than that, like my name's in the title. If any United fans that want to know, obviously Cass is there. It's in the title. Or there's never a foul as well. If you're, everyone should know what never a foul is by now, I suppose. But yeah, I've got my own channel as well. If you want to click it and subscribe, quick, dope.
That's it, man. So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. We're gonna redirect to the next show, and make sure you smash a like on the way in, people.